like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Empire Season 5, Episode 3. And it came on yesterday, because y'all will see today, because y'all won't see this until tomorrow. Tonight's lipstick is Kat Von D. It is a color called Echo. It's like a bluish color. I like it. Trying something different. Anyway, if you have not done so already, please take a moment and become a subscriber and become a whole Jaybird. Jaybirds, Jaybirds, hey Jaybirds. Okay, this, you know, Jaybirds is what we call our subscribers here, and we are a lovely, lovely family, a lovely flock of people who all love to just be together. Okay, and we, you know, watch other videos, we share these videos, we like the videos, comment in the comment section and all those good things, and do not forget to hit the notification bell, because it lets you know when I have new content available. This episode, I mean, I don't know if I need a vacation, because the shows I watched today, first of all, I didn't watch All the Star. I was just not interested in any show. It was so awkward. So I'm like, maybe I just need a break. I'm not sure. I mean, it's good, but I just feel like it's missing something. I'm not sure what exactly it is. We know, we see the beginning of it. We see Hakeem was having these weird dreams, like these weird vivid dreams, and they all kind of resolve around the shooting that he was in a couple years. What was it, a year ago or whatever? It has been a year. I think it's been like a 2-year jump. So it's been like within these past 2 years. So he kind of wakes up. He's like writing down lyrics and things that he keeps thinking while he's having these vivid dreams. And he goes downstairs, goes cookie ass yelling, and you know, her and Jamal is there, and you know, she's watching the news and the little tabloids and stuff that's saying how the Lions are broke, the Lions are not, they don't have any loyalty, all these different things, and she's upset. However, girl, calm down, okay? I mean, y'all are broke technically, okay? But she's like, no, we have to calm down, because today is Welcome Home Andre Day. So Dre is getting out of prison today, and so they're waiting for Lucius to come back with Dre. But as we know, Drake got into a whole fight, but they don't know that yet. So Lucius, of course, called Cookie back, like, you know what I'm saying? He's not getting out just yet. Some things happen. He has to stay in a couple more days, about a week more, and then they'll get out once he's out of, he probably was in the hole or whatever, from the fight. So she's like, oh my God, if it's not one thing, it's another. Fine. So, you know, when they then have Lucius come home, he dressed all nice, whatever, little suit, and they tell Jamal and Hakeem how they're going to start the new label. They want to start it from the bottom up. Okay, start from the bottom, going up here. Okay, and they want the first 2 artists to be none other than them, because they want the whole company to represent the Lions as a whole, the family within itself. Okay, and of course, so we want y'all to be the first 2 artists. So you know, they like, well, of course we will do it, but you know, we have contracts with Empire, and they probably not gonna let us go. So Lucius said how he's got the contracts, he's looked into them, he sees there are loopholes to where if they like fulfill this or do that, they can get out of their contracts without having any kind of financial blowback from it. Okay, so they like, cool, we will get it figured out. So Jamal and Hakeem go see Kingsley with this information that they got from Lucius, and you know, they like, look, you know, we want out of our contracts. And he like, well, you know, just because your dad, you know, does not want to be a part of Empire does not mean you guys don't have to. They're like, yes, the fuck it does. Like, you know, we're a family. We want to stick together, and it's about loyalty. It's about being together as a family and saying we are family. And then he, of course, being like, asshole, well, you know, your daddy send me all up here, whatever, doing the dirty work, whatever. Of course, Kingsley is like a little slimy dude, and you know, he does not want to let them out. So he says, well, Jamal, you owe us 6 more songs. And Jamal said, well, I'll give you 6. I will give you 1 more album. And that's it. He's like, no, it has to be brand new songs. Like, we don't want any old songs. And if you don't do that, then we're going to keep your music here. Hakeem then says, well, I want out too. They like your money is in your backlog, your old catalog stuff. Who you are now, this whole one lung, can't breathe dude, ain't no money in that. So you say you can go, you're fine. We don't care about you being out here. And I'm like, well, that's just not, well, whatever. So, but we know, Kingsley he's a whole, he's a punk. He doesn't, he's a tech guy. He's like, he's not scary. What are you gonna do? Put a technician on me? It's just, it is what it is. Anyway, so Jamal leaves knowing I'm gonna have to do these new songs, or else I will be stuck in this contract. And I can kind of see how all they do care about is money, nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. Look, Jamal and his boyfriend Kai, I'm just not interested in this at all, and I don't know why, because I love seeing him with the dude from last year, Angelo's cousin or brother, whoever. I love seeing that, but it's something about him and the dude Kai. I don't like it. I'll say this: Jamal doesn't want Kai to go do the work with the dick he used to suck. Okay, the dude he going out with is a guy he used to sleep with, and Jamal is not okay with that. He's going over to Nigeria to do some storytelling or whatever, and he don't want to go, because if you go, you're gonna be sleeping with other. I don't care. He go over there, Jamal pissed off or whatever, hangs up the phone on him, and then he calls back having Nigerian kids singing, "You're so beautiful." All that. And then Jamal, I forgive you. I love you. Okay, next. Again, there's only so many fucks you can give about certain shows. What about any show? So there are not enough fucks for Empire for me to care about Jamal and Kai. I care about Jamal. Love him, okay? Love him. Not him and Odu. Nope, can't do it. In the meantime, in between time, Cookie has called her sister Carol and Candace. Why would I call her Connie? Carol and Candace to the house because she wants them to be a part of Empire from the ground up. They're like, you want us to work for you for free and like do real work? And she's like, yeah, I want y'all to be invested from the beginning and everything. Have it be, I want to be built on family from the ground up. I want to be built with our, our blood, not sweat and our tears. Like, I just want y'all to do it. But we're gonna get paid on the back end, though, right? Like, we're gonna get paid eventually. Of course, yes. So Portia, church finger. I'm not a sister, I'm not family, so why should I work for free? Portia, I want you to work A&R. Can I be the president? She's like, Portia, nobody else is in the department, so girl, yes. I said, girl, if you like it, I love it. So again, it's the things where they're all trying to get people to work with them, for them, from the beginning, from the ground up. So we got my two sons as the talent right now, what I'm saying? Me and Lucius as the parents. We're we over it all. My two sisters is in here. Portia, who's been with me forever, like she's been my whole assistant. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. When Carol say, I want a title, because Portia's, head of A&R. Well, you know what, Carol? You are the position of recovering crack hoe. I said, recovering crack hoe? You know what? This is not nice. Anyway, we see why Lucius was all dressed. You know what? I'm feeling better. I just reviewed Black Ink Crew, and it put me in a bad mood. A very, very bad mood. I'm very disappointed in that show. But I'm feeling better now. Anyway, so Lucius is in a meeting with some investors, and it's people he's been doing business with for the past 20 so years. Okay, he know these white folk. Okay, he know these white folk. Okay, and they're walking through a building that he wants to buy, to make it the headquarters of Empire. And they tell him, well, we can't do that because you're a credit risk. With your current money problem, we can't loan you the money. I just gave y'all a whole proposal. Excuse me, that will show y'all that y'all will get y'all money back, y'all will get y'all investment back, triple the amount in 2 years. I can't believe, really? And like, well, it's just it's circumstance or whatever, I'm saying. And I feel like I'm happy Andre isn't here because no one wants to associate with a known felon. Lucius said, you just got your home monitor device off your leg a couple days ago, whatever. You was a whole felon for tax fraud. So what? Oh, so you can be a felon, but this is a different kind of felon. You can be a felon and rebuild your life or whatever, but I can't have that same common courtesy. And I felt like it was a whole thing of us white folk can go to jail for tax fraud, but your son is in jail which is because tax fraud is a whole felony. But your son is in jail for, you know, basically poisoning somebody and she ended up dying or whatever. This little death. We can't, you know, forgive that. We can't associate ourselves with that. I'm like, you know what? But that's some folk for you, okay? He like, look, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be a triple your money back investment. You either leave it or you either take it or leave it. We're gonna leave it. And so I'm like, well, damn, Lucia, you know, you just can't win all the time. There's so much going on. So he then has to go to Thirsty. I'm like, what you going Thirsty for? What's going on with Thirsty? He go to see Thirsty at his little office or whatever, and we come to find out he and Thirsty have not talked in about a year. So Thirsty is now like a whole ambulance chaser, slip and run lawyer, a Me Too movement lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Me Too like Tia Marie, not Me Too like a real Me Too person. I can't think of the first person who did it. But yeah. So, you know, but he's doing great in that realm of things. So it looks like, you know what, hey, we've been kind of crazy, whatever, we've been crazy busy. But, you know what I'm saying, me and Cook is cooking up something. We want to have you come in on the ground floor. I know that you're saying that you're like, you know, number 2 with the lawyers with the hit and runs, and number 3 for the lawyers with the Me Too thing. But how about you be my number 1 lawyer? You haven't been to talk to me and seen me in a year. Lucian, you come up here talking about, can I do this? Yeah, well, really? Because he then said, come work for me and Cookie. Be our number 1. Oh, and bring your clients with you. Your clients can invest in our company. Meaning you only came here because you need some money some way, shape, or form, and you want me to give you that, okay? But he tell him, like, I told you, we put it together, and we only want certain people in with it from the beginning. And I do feel like, even though Thirsty is very slimy, okay, he's very, very slimy, but you need a Thirsty around in your life, okay? You really, really do. So, you know, he kind of agreed. But Cookie is up here worried about, why am I saying being stupid? Cookie is worried about them not getting the investment from the white folk, okay? And so her, Carol, and Candace sitting around talking, and they're like, so what you gonna do? I don't know, it's just, you know, just so much going on. And she keeps kind of peeking at Carol, like, no, at Candace, the Vivica Fox character. And then she's like, you know, yeah, because you done basically did everything for this man. She's like, well, not everything. And she's like, no, Cookie, no, we promised you. I'm like, what the fuck going on? I'm thinking she been had money and give it to Candace in case something happened. But in a way she did. So she brings up how, because Candace like, what the hell going on? No, not Candace, Carol. What secret do y'all two have? What's going on? So Cookie admits she bought a loft. She bought a whole loft, and she said, I bought it as a safety net because when Lucius was with that damn Juliana and I thought he was going to leave me for her, I had to have a safety net. So me and Candace talked, and, you know, she helped me purchase this loft, you know, to keep it as a secret, basically, and I was to never talk about it or never sell it. And she's like, yeah, you can't sell it now. She's like, look, this loft was supposed to be a safety net. Like, right now, we need a safety line. We need the money, so sell it. Okay, I'll sell it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, plus so much has happened since I bought it. You know what I'm saying? We're in a whole different space. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I really need the safety net. So, go ahead and sell it. My girl, don't do it. Anyway, we see Andre in jail. And Andre, for the most part, I think he's in the hole. And he's chilling. He's sitting there sweating, looking all good and stuff. Looking all like he want to look, okay, looking like somebody's husband. I'm like, Andre is sexy. Okay, I like a little Andre in my life. Anyway, we see Gusto, the dude who he was fighting to do friends, come like, you know what? How you gonna come for me and miss? You're so dumb. You should have got me the first time we was, you know, going at it or whatever. So they flash back to the first altercation between Gusto and Andre. So we kind of see Andre was minding his own business, and the dude Gusto was like trying to beat him up. Would have his 2 flunkies beat him up, but Dre held his own, beat the flunky's ass, and then had one flunky in the goddamn little chokehold and said, "Look, Gusto, this is gonna be the thing. You go your way, I go mine. Leave me the fuck be, bruh. Got it? Understand me? You got it, bruh? I hear you. Okay, so we see from the beginning they had issues or whatever, but we also see from the beginning that Gusto had always had issues with that little young boy. He was always beating him up, messing with him. You know what I'm saying? Just being mean and rude to the little boy. And it was dumb. So Andre kind of sees that Gusto was always messing with him. So he kind of like a little bit, you know what I'm saying, pops in here and then like talks to him, asks him what's going on. So come to find out, the kid got 5 years in prison because some white woman, said that she got got jacked or whatever, so robbed. And 2 days later, they said that he met the description and they gave him 5 years in prison. And he's like, I was about to go to college. Like, I didn't do it. They just said I fit the description. And I'm in jail for 5 years. They says I act as if it's just the worst college ever, because I don't know what else to do. And so Dre, for a little bit, like kind of say, keep reading books. And the dude also know who Dre is. He's like, I was headed to, a good college or whatever to be like, you're like a money man or whatever, and now I'm here. So you can tell that Gray, Lord Jesus, that Dre either sees a bit of himself in him, or he just doesn't want the boy to be, basically snatched up by the system up in his prison. And, it's kind of crazy. So Dre has a little bit of a soft spot for the kid. Cool. Hakeem has turned his little weird dream stuff into a song. So he wants Jamal to help him make the song. So, because he thinks I can take these ideas from the incident, from me being shot, and, express myself so I can kind of feel better. And so, but when he's trying to rap it, he can't catch his breath enough. He keeps stopping and coughing. And it's because he's going so fast, it's hard for him to kind of, stay, I guess on beat or whatever. And so he like, this is stupid. I can't believe it. Grr, win. And he walks off. And Jamal like, come on, Hakeem, it's not that bad. Like, you need to learn to take a breath. I can't do it. So he leaves. He goes home, and we see Blake comes over. So Blake comes over like, yeah, you see, live with your parents now. It's kind of crazy, whatever, shut the fuck up. So Hakeem then gives him the lyrics to the song that he wrote. And then, he like, you can have that. I wrote this because I was having dreams about the accident, but I can't catch my breath enough to rap it, and I feel like these words still need to be out there, so I'll give them to you to do it because I can. And so Blake is all happy. Thanks. Cool, bro. Thanks, bro. Love you, bro. All that bullshit. So then we see him in the park. Blake in the park, and he's rapping the lyrics. Rapping it up, okay? And you then see Tiana walk up, and she can hear what he's saying, and she's like, oh, that's kind of cool, whatever. It sounds like he's like, yeah, stuff from the shooting. And she's like, oh, so it's so great that you can like express yourself and get things out and talk about it or whatever. I wish Hakeem could do that. Because maybe if he did that, he would be better. This was a perfect chance for him to say, Hakeem wrote this. But no. Tom Hanks' son, that's who he is in real life. Tom Hanks' son doesn't say nothing. And we see he was also babysitting baby Prince, the son or whatever, for Tiana. So I was mad because I'm like, why would you not say he wrote the song? Like, if you record the song, he would get writer's credit. Because if you don't, he's stupid. Anyway, but I was like, he didn't tell. Oh, he's up to no good, baby. He's up to all kind of no goods. So then Tiana like, you know what, okay, cool. How about you come over for dinner? Like, I can cook some food or whatever, or I can prepare some things. And I'm like, why is you inviting him over for dinner? What's going on? And I guess they are all close because of the incident or whatever, and it could be friendly, but it seemed a little bit extra for me, okay? The whole, I can't cook, can you cook? I can cook, okay, well, come on over, whatever. And they walk away, and, Tiana holding Bella's hand, and then, you know what I'm saying, Tom Hanks' son is pushing Hakeem's son in the stroller. Hakeem gonna punch you in the throat. It's gonna rain on your head when he beat your ass, Blake. Anyway, we see Lucius. He's upset because Kingsley bought the building that he was in with the investors. He bought it from up under him, talking about, I need more space to do Empire or whatever, and your son shouldn't be so loose lips, because earlier Hakeem said my dad up the street making things better for us, meaning it was one building up the street that was available for rent or for lease or whatever, and so he snuck in and snatched it. So he said, oh, but don't worry about it. This isn't personal. This is all business. You know, this is a business decision. That's what it is. Lucius like, look, stronger, hungrier, and more capable men have come after me, and they have all failed. What he should have said was, everyone who has came after me is dead. Okay? They're all dead. Dead. Like, all the way dead. Like, dead ain't come back no more dead. Okay? Not Black Lightning dead. If you watch Black Lightning. Not Black Lightning dead. Dead. Okay? And he like, you know what? You mistaken what's going on. You think it's this whole fun, you know what I'm saying, backyard fight or whatever. This is not, you know, black eye and bloody noses. No, it's not what this is. It's life or death. Okay? And you gonna fuck around and meet your maker. I'm like, first of all, Lucius, did you just threaten to kill that man? You can't threaten to kill white folk unless you know the room ain't being bugged, bro. You can't do that kind of stuff. But I guess since he kind of popped up on that man and he had an invitation, the man didn't have a chance to, him bug the room. But you never know, people would just be recording stuff for no reason. Okay, now he got you on recording, threatening to kill him. That is attempted murder. You can't do that, Lucius. Just stop. But I do feel like he should be aware that everybody who went against Lucius is dead. Anika, Eddie, Shine, everybody, Bunky. Okay, Lucius been killing people since season 1. He better get on that, get off that damn cruise ship. Anyway, we see a few things happen. Okay, we see Jamal working on a new song, and he's made a part for Hakeem, and he's found a way to have Hakeem be able to take a breath in between rapping, so that he doesn't have to stop and cough in between. So they're kind of practicing, and Hakeem is able to rap it on up without having to in between breaths or whatever. And it's based on how the song is arranged. And I'm like, okay, cool. So does that mean that he gonna go back to Blake and say, hey, I need my song back, bruh. But I don't know. So, you know, they do the song, and the song wasn't all that to me. Okay, and in the retrospect of how some songs from Empire be, I wouldn't download a song, but it was cool for what it was. We then see they have a whole party at the house. So thirsty. They have a party at the house because they can't afford to rent a place, or they have a whole mansion. If you have a whole mansion, you do make something be like a little home office, a home studio. So they made a whole home studio, you know, themselves, and they made Cookie and Lucius say, oh my God, it's so great. It's almost how it was back in Carol's garage. Is it better? Because now you want to imagine, not in the garage. But, you know, I digress. So they've had Thirsty invite all his clients to the meetings to be possible investors. They've also invited Becky because they, you know, they want certain people to be back with them to do the whole, you know, company thing. So, Peggy said, of course, I had to come because you called me 1,000 times, Lucius. I had to come anyway. Lucius gives a whole speech about Empire being about family and how it started in a small house. And you saw one lady who's like a millionaire because she kept having simple flaws, and she eat up all the shrimp. And so when she find out, oh, the Lion family, management, whatever, is gonna be done out their house, oh hell no, I didn't come in for this. She's like, Wanda, sit your ass down. You've been up here all this whole damn time, eating up all our shrimp. Sit the fuck down and listen, okay? Do it. And so she sat down. The whole thing of how, you know, Empire was built on the backs of the Lion family. You know, I made that company. We made that company what it was, and we're gonna do that with his too. So, and we have our first act, of course, is Jamal and Hakeem. And so they performed their song, and it's the first time that Hakeem performed in these past 2 years where he was able to do it and be able to not be coughing and getting all caught up or whatever. And you know, it's for him, it's a great thing. And everyone is happy. They loved it. They love the talent. So Thirsty's clients have now invested in Cookie and them coming. It ain't the most money that they wanted in the beginning from the investors, but it's enough to where they can do what they need to do. So we see how Cookie and Lucius is happy that they have some things that they need. And then Lucius keeps saying how, yeah, because I made Empire great. I made this. I did that. I, me. And the whole time he's talking, Cookie looking like he gonna keep saying he gonna keep saying me as if it's not we. And she said, you mean we? Us? You know what I mean. Of course, yes. We, us, yes. So then Becky come in. I'm so excited for you guys, and I think it's great what you're doing. Oh, thanks, that's great, Becky. So when you gonna quit your job? And she's like, what? Do what? He's like, yeah, we need you here. She's like, I'm about to get a promotion. I'm not gonna quit my job. Like, why would I do that? Well, I need you here. How can you work there for my enemy but be loyal to me? She's like, loyal? She's like, Lucius, what are you talking about? I'm the reason you have a job in the first place. She's like, yeah, but you made me your assistant and you never gave me anything else except that one job. Anytime I got a promotion, it had nothing to do with you. Like, you kept me in that one place for your own reasons, and that's not fair. And now I have moved up based on not working for you. So that's what it is. We know what? You can't be loyal to me and work for my enemy. It rhymes. We know what? Loyalty is choosing my career. Choosing you over my career. That's crazy. Well, look, we ride or die here. What you gonna? It's ride or die. If not, what you here for? Get out. I'm like, what is going on? So the whole time they have this conversation, Cookie hears it, and it seems like Lucius is the whole thing to where you need to do whatever I say do. Always be loyal to just me and only me, and nothing else matters, because you're supposed to be ride or die all day, every day. And you can see she's like, this is not, the way to be. Like, this is not a way that we should be or whatever. And so, of course, Becky leaves. And Cookie then goes to Candace, and she talks about, and Carol's there too. And she's like, have you sold my loft yet? She's like, well, no, I had an offer, but I haven't, finalized this. So, no, hold off on that. We got the little investment stuff, whatever, and I think it's just not the best time to sell it. Like, I may need it for something else later, so, just keep it or whatever. Are you sure, Cook? Is everything okay? Everything's fine. I'm just, I just think we need to wait a little bit. We just need to wait. But she don't say, I heard this fool talking, and it was a whole mess. Okay, a whole mess. And he made, once he found out one thing or another, he may think I'm not down, or he may think I'm not loyal or whatever, and I don't feel like having that conversation. So I need to keep that, again, just in case. Just in case. He's not all that he's... Come on, Fat Heartbeats, come on, here, oh, just in case. He's not where he should be. Oh, baby, take my number by your side. I'm sorry, y'all. I got all this, And it's 4:15 in the morning. I don't know how I got that energy. Anyway, we then see Jamal, who goes talk to Kingsley. And someone said I look different with my glasses on, and I should not wear them a lot, or not wear them more, so that y'all can see my eyes. However, I can't see without my glasses. But it's like a piece of hair in my eye right now. But oh my god, I'm so sorry, y'all. If y'all listen to me right now, I'm just wiping my eye, and if y'all watch me, y'all can see what I'm doing. But yeah, everything is so blurry right now. There you go. Yeah, baby. Anyway, Jamal goes to see Kingsley because he got the song that him and Jamal did, and he said, I got 9 more songs just like it, so this is your whole album. Leave me fuck be. I'm gonna be on my contract or whatever. Oh, this is great. So we can discuss a release date. He like, before you do that, call on down your people to the finance department. They gotta cut checks. Checks. For what? Oh, well, I've used a lion's sample on all of that. Okay, so for the rest of the times, all the royalties will come to us. We want our money. Well, no, we can just remove the samples. No, none of my songs. Check my contract. My contract states clearly I have complete creative control over my work. So you can't do anything, okay? One thing that we do what we do is we count our coins, okay? So cut our check, run me my money. And it was like, checkmate. Because again, you want this album and you're going to get it. However, I'm going to give you an album that you can sell and it'll make a whole bunch of money. But however, we will get the royalties. Yeah. So Andre's in jail. Okay. And we see him like in the visiting room, and as he's walking to see Lucius in the visiting room, he walked past the young dudes and his mama, and the young dude was all beaten up or whatever. Was he beaten up? He was beaten up or whatever. And the mama, he tried to stop and like say, well, here's some ice or whatever it was. And the mama say, no thank you. Go head on. And then she tells her son, don't take nothing from nobody. Like, don't accept nothing from anybody. So, Andre then goes and sit with Lucius and visits with Lucius, and Lucius like, I'm so sorry, all these things. I'm sorry that we have you in prison. And he's like, Dad, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Prison was good for me. He's like, what? What are you talking about? He's like, you know what? You sent me to college to learn how the business world operates. And I succeeded in that. He like, and now here, I've seen how the streets operate. So when I get out, I'm untouchable. I'm unbeatable. I've learned the best of both worlds. And I'm like, that's very, very true. He's like, in here, I've learned how to allow people to underestimate me. And I do that because they'll think that they've had me cornered. And that's, they're going to win. And then, without warning, I strike. Okay? Pure annihilation. I said, say it, Dre. Say it like you mean it, okay? Because it's true. You can't always let people know your cards. You cannot always let people know. Like, someone told me today at work, someone from my job was leaving to go somewhere else. And they was like, well, yeah, when is so, do you and so-and-so think about leaving or whatever? But they were talking amongst themselves, and the person asked if I was thinking about leaving because I can do so much more elsewhere or whatever. But she said, the person said, he said that he can't read you. And I say, I don't let anybody read me. You can, because I don't need to know what my next movie is, bitch. Pure annihilation. So somebody said this like, you can't read me if I don't want you. And I said, not only that, I let you know what I want you to know. I'm glad it works. Anyway, we then see what his plan is, because he's in his little cell and his friend come. He say, do it now. So we then see they're all in the mess hall, not him, but the kid is, the dude Gusto was in there, whatever. And then we see he about to get up, and all the other guys start beating him up. And then the guard that's standing there, he like just kind of puts his head down and lets it happen. And they like stabbing him, stabbing. And then the guy who asked Dre, are you ready? And he said, yep, go do it. He then walks up one last time and stabs him dead in the heart or whatever, and then snatches his chain off. Dude dead as a goddamn doorknob. And the little kids see it happen, and he realized they did that for me, because he was the only one here who kept fucking with me, and nobody could like stop him from fucking with me. So they all worked together to kill him to kind of protect me, and also make it easy for everybody else in here. Anyway, so the dude come back to Dre and say, do you want the chain? And Dre looked at it, he was like, give it to one of his followers, whatever. And you then hear the one of the other dudes like, no, what have you done? No, what did you do? Because we killed your boy. He dead, so now I'm okay. Dead. And Andre just smiles. Okay. So we then see Dre is about to get out of prison. They open him up or whatever. And the same guard who lets Gusto get killed is the one who lets Dre out the thing. Yeah, so Gusto got killed or whatever. And Dre say, I bet the warden is really pissed off at his best the person we think did it has a solid alibi because I wasn't here. He's like, yep. He's like, but I need to go to my bunk because I'm finna go home. I get my stuff. He's like, well, no, you have a visitor first. We see that part. We then see Kingsley coming to the prison. I'm looking like, you think you can't turn Dre? You can't turn Dre. You can't do that, okay? And then he goes to this Dre goes to see his visitor, and it's not Kingsley. It's the little boy. The little boy name was Quincy. It's Quincy's mom, and she's coming to thank him for killing Gusto. Like, my son told me, you know what I'm saying, that you set it up for him to be killed to save him, and I thank you. He's like, I didn't say I did that. Well, it doesn't matter, but I do know that you're a good man. You're a very, very good man. He's like, I don't know about that. And then she touches his hand. No, you're a good man. And they kind of look at, I'm like, Andre, is you gonna mess with that boy mama? Don't you mess with that boy mama. Anyway, we then see who Kingsley went to see. And who did he go to see? Mrs. Dubois. Okay, Angelo's mama. I can't think what her first name is, but Claire Huxtable. Okay, Claire Huxtable was in prison. And Bill in prison. Both of them in prison. Lord Jesus, Denise, tell mama your daddy. Anyway, so he went to go see Mrs. Dubois. And she's like, I have denied some of the requests for interviews, whatever, but your request to see me intrigued me. And I was like, okay, well, And she's like, you know, you must want something. And he said, you know what, it's a saying, you know, the enemy is my friend. And she said, is that so? And I have a feeling we're going to be very good friends. I don't want them two to work together, and I feel like Kingsley is going to her because he can't do anything on his own because he's pussy. Anyway, that's how the episode went on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Put your comments below. I'll be back later on. Don't forget, I am live this Friday on my YouTube. It will be a special live, so do not forget to tune in. Other than that, people, peace.
It's like love, 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 and music.